Welcome, garden enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of flowering shrubs that will keep your garden bursting with color all season long. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a newbie, these shrubs will brighten your garden from spring through fall. Let's get started with our top 10 picks. First up, the stunning Azalea. These shrubs are known for their vibrant blossoms that come in pink, red, purple, and white. Azaleas thrive in partial shade, making them perfect for gardens with dappled sunlight. To care for azaleas, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained. They prefer acidic soil, so a pH level between 4.5 and 6.0 is ideal. Water them deeply once a week and more often during dry spells. Azaleas are hardy in zones 6 through 9. Mulch around the base to retain moisture and keep the roots cool. Prune after flowering to maintain shape and encourage new growth. Next, we have hydrangeas, famous for their large, dramatic flower heads. These shrubs can change color based on soil pH, blue in acidic soil, pink in alkaline soil. Hydrangeas prefer morning sun and afternoon shade, particularly in hotter climates. Water them regularly to keep the soil consistently moist, especially during dry periods. They grow best in zones 3 through 9. To enhance flowering, apply a balanced fertilizer in spring and summer. Prune in late winter or early spring, depending on the variety. Third on our list is the butterfly bush, a magnet for butterflies and bees. Its long, fragrant flower spikes add a splash of color and attract pollinators all season. This shrub thrives in full sun and well-drained soil. Water deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out between waterings. Butterfly bushes are hardy in zones 5 through 9. To encourage continuous blooming, deadheads spent flowers regularly. Cut back the shrub to the ground in late winter to promote vigorous growth. Rose of Sharon is next, offering large, tropical-looking flowers that bloom from midsummer to fall. This shrub is perfect for adding a touch of the exotic to your garden. Plant Rose of Sharon in full sun to partial shade. It's tolerant of a wide range of soil conditions, but prefers well-drained soil. Water weekly during dry periods. This hardy shrub grows in zones 5 through 9. Prune in late winter or early spring to shape and control its size. It's also a great choice for hedges or as a specimen plant. Spirea shrubs are known for their delicate, cascading flowers and ease of care. With varieties blooming in spring or summer, they add prolonged color to your garden. Spirea thrives in full sun, but can tolerate partial shade. Water regularly to keep the soil evenly moist, but avoid waterlogging. They're hardy in zones 4 through 9. Prune after flowering to maintain shape and encourage a second bloom in the fall. Fertilize in early spring for best results. Next, let's talk about Weigela, a shrub with trumpet-shaped flowers that attract hummingbirds. Its vibrant blooms and lush foliage make it a garden favorite. Weigela prefers full sun for best flowering, but can tolerate light shade. Water regularly, especially during dry spells, to keep the soil moist. They grow well in zones 4 through 8. To promote a bushier habit, prune after the first flush of flowers. Deadheads spent blooms to encourage additional flowering. Forsythia is a herald of spring, with its bright yellow flowers appearing even before the leaves. This early bloomer brings a burst of sunshine to any garden. Plant Forsythia in full sun for the best flower display, though it can tolerate partial shade. Water regularly to keep the soil moderately moist. Forsythia thrives in zones 4 through 9. Prune immediately after flowering to shape the shrub and prevent it from becoming leggy. It's a great choice for informal hedges or borders. Camellias are prized for their stunning flowers and evergreen foliage, providing year-round interest. Their blooms appear in fall, winter, or spring, depending on the variety. Camellias prefer partial shade and well-drained, acidic soil. Water regularly, ensuring the soil stays moist but not soggy. They are hardy in zones 7 through 9. Apply a slow-release, acid-forming fertilizer in spring and summer. Mulch to conserve moisture and protect roots from temperature fluctuations. Abelia shrubs are known for their long blooming period and delicate, fragrant flowers. Their semi-evergreen foliage adds to their appeal in the garden. Abelia thrives in full sun to partial shade and well-drained soil. Water regularly, especially during the first growing season, to establish a deep root system. They are hardy in zones 6 through 9. Lightly prune in early spring to maintain shape and encourage new growth. Fertilize in spring with a balanced fertilizer for best results. Last but not least, the rhododendron. This shrub features large, showy flower clusters and evergreen leaves, providing color and structure to your garden all year. Rhododendrons prefer partial shade and acidic, well-drained soil. Keep the soil consistently moist, especially during dry periods. They grow best in zones 5 through 8. Apply an acid-based fertilizer in spring and early summer. Mulch to retain moisture and protect roots. Prune after flowering to remove spent blooms and shape the plant. And there you have it, our top 10 flowering shrubs to keep your garden colorful all season long. These shrubs not only offer stunning blooms, but are also relatively easy to care for, making them perfect additions to any garden. Remember to choose the right shrub for your climate zone, provide proper care, and enjoy the vibrant display they offer throughout the growing season. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gardening tips and inspiration. Happy gardening!